5 Suicidal Writers. Number 5. Jack London. The author of such rugged tales as The Call of the Wild and White Fang, Jack London was a strange, fierce man of socialist ideals. When his mother was pregnant with him, she tried to commit suicide by taking an overdose of laudanum and shooting herself in the head. The pistol misfired. London grew up to be an oyster pirate, a gold digger, and a revolutionary, pushing for political assassinations and calling for the genocide of various races depending on his mood. It is believed London was bipolar. He was also an alcoholic, and frequently suicidal. He may or may not have killed himself with a morphine overdose. Number 4. Kurt Vonnegut. Perhaps best known for his book Slaughterhouse-Five, a satire about the author's own experiences during World War II, Kurt Vonnegut was likely born with the seed of mental illness. His mother committed suicide in 1944, overdosing on sleeping pills. Vonnegut considered himself a humanist and eschewed religion for the most part. His writing was in the darkly humorous vein of Mark Twain, who he adored. He suffered from depression and attempted to kill himself in 1984. His own son Mark was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and some elements of schizophrenia. Number 3. Hunter S. Thompson. The founder of gonzo journalism, Thompson is best remembered for his book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and a wild, irreverent lifestyle of guns, drugs, and hard drink. He was reckless to the point of suicide, indeed getting his start by riding with the Hells Angels and doing an expose. When they realized his intentions, they beat him down. In his later years, Thompson lived in a rural compound in Colorado. He succumbed to a self-inflicted gunshot wound in 2005. His suicide note read, "No more games. No more bombs. No more walking. No more fun. No more swimming." 67. That is 17 years past 50. 17 more than I needed or wanted. Boring. I am always bitchy. No fun, for anybody. You are getting greedy. Act your old age. Relax, this won't hurt. Number 2. Sylvia Plath. Plath suffered terribly from depression. During her college years she had both electroconvulsive and insulin shock therapy, and attempted suicide. She funneled many of these experiences into her semi-autobiographical novel, The Bell Jar. She attempted suicide again in a car accident, and left her husband after she caught him cheating with another woman. She finally succeeded in killing herself, inhaling carbon dioxide fumes from her oven. She was only 30, and left behind 2 small children. Number 1. Edgar Allan Poe. Poe was a tortured genius, having lived through a great deal of personal tragedy, including the death of his wife in her early 20s. She was also his cousin. He turned to drugs and alcohol, and his intense melancholy and obsession with death can clearly be seen in his work, especially perhaps The Raven, a dirge of lost love that brought him to national prominence. He attempted suicide in 1848. He was found delirious in a Baltimore tavern. He died on October 7, 1849. The cause of his death has remained a mystery to this day, with theories as unlikely as rabies considered.